All right, it's that time of year when you're going to be setting out your tomato plants in Illinois. You know, the rule of thumb is right around Memorial Day. Yeah,
That's the
some people
safest.
say June 1st, and then you don't have to ever worry about it. So we've got several varieties of tomatoes here, and Jennifer has picked 4 heirlooms and 4 hybrids.
Yes, and there's advantages and disadvantages to each group. And the advantages on the heirlooms are #1, flavor. These are the tomatoes that our ancestors brought with them when they migrated here because they tasted the best. And so they're very, very popular. They come back from seeds, so you can save the seeds and they're sustainable. One disadvantage is some of them aren't quite as disease hardy and disease resistant as the hybrids are. So I like to encourage people to grow some of both. And the hybrids actually have, again, the most disease resistance, but maybe their flavor isn't quite as good.
And also, when you get a tomato and you're looking for disease resistance, they have codes on them. If you have a V, it's resistant to verticillium wilt.
And it's on the label, so it'll say VFN if it's if it's resistant. So that's how you decide what you're going to grow in your garden.
Right.
So some of the popular varieties of the hybrids, patio tomato, if you want to grow in a container. Sweet 100, it's really a yummy, tasty, small tomato.
I grew those last year. They were just
and
wonderful.
They should be called Sweet 1000s because you get that many tomatoes.
Yeah.
Beefy Boy is one of the best flavored slicing tomatoes, and it's not a real long tomato. And then Sun Sugar is considered
the
sweetest. Yeah, I grew that last year too.
Great.
And then the hybrids, the heirlooms that people love, Black Krim. San Marzano is one of the best plum tomatoes. Green Zebra is a classic.
And it's fun to grow. It looks cool, the green zebras. They're
and
great.
Then Mr. Stripey.
Those are cool also.
And they all have excellent flavor. And so my attitude is that you should try a few of each of them.
We want to show you one more thing.
Oh,
this tomato got some sun scald because it was put out there, and you can see that the sun really sort of burned up those leaves. But as Jennifer points out, it's a sun plant. It wants sun, and when it produces new leaves, they're going to come out okay. They're going to be a little smaller than these because you can see when it gets direct sun, the leaves come out, and the plant will recover, and it'll probably end up being fine.
Yeah, it's not a big problem. It's like when we get sunburned. We're uncomfortable, but we get over it. And that's the same with tomatoes. So enjoy your tomatoes.